So the story takes us to the late summer of 1966, when two electronic technicians climbed a lonely hillside outside of Rio de Janeiro and were never seen alive again. On August 20th, a young boy was flying a makeshift kite. It was a quiet day, hazy with heat, nothing unusual, until he noticed two men lying in the fall grass. From a distance, they looked like hikers taking a rest. But when the boy told a local about what he saw, police were called to investigate. What they found became one of the most disturbing unsolved cases in Brazilian history. The two men were positioned neatly side by side, as if they had calmly laid down at the exact same moment. They wore matching raincoats, despite it being hot and dry, and covering their eyes were strange homemade lead masks, cut from sheets of industrial metal, bent to shape, with no holes or straps, just heavy slabs of lead pressed against their faces like blindfolds. Next to the bodies lay an empty water bottle, two towels, and a small notebook. Inside the notebook was a message that chills investigators to this day. It said, "Protective materials. Ingest capsules. Wait for the effect." That was it. No explanation, no instructions, nothing to say what the capsules were. Toxology tests found no poison, no drugs, nothing that would cause two healthy men to drop dead simultaneously. Their organs showed no signs of trauma. There were no wounds, no struggle, no damage to the scene. I mean, they might as well have just been switched off. As detectives dug into their lives, they learned the men were technicians who built electronic devices, often experimenting with radio frequencies, magnetism, and light. Their friends described them as brilliant, but overly curious, obsessed with the unseen forces of this world. Just days before their death, the men had purchased lead sheets from a local shop. They cut the masks themselves. They also withdrew large sums of money and told their families they were going to perform a spiritual experiment. Witnesses later claimed on the exact same night the men went missing, a bright orange orb was seen hovering above the hillside. Some described it as a flame, while others said it hovered silently, glowing like a lantern suspended in midair. Police found strange equipment back at their workshop: blueprints, foils, tools, and what looked like the beginning of a homemade device designed to transmit or receive high-frequency signals. Some believed the men had attempted to summon something, or contact something, and the masks were meant to protect their eyes from whatever they expected to appear. Whatever their plan was, it ended the same way for both of them, lying side by side on a humid hillside, waiting for something that cost them their lives. Rumors spread quickly. Were they part of a fringe spiritual group? Did they believe they were about to witness a supernatural event? Did they think a blinding light would appear? Did the capsules they took simply stop their hearts without a trace? Or did something they tried to contact actually answer? To this day, Brazilian authorities list the cause of death as unknown. No one has been able to figure out what killed them, and no one has ever explained why they needed to cover their eyes with lead masks. Two men walked up a hillside carrying towels, raincoats, metal masks, and a notebook filled with cryptic instructions. They prepared for something extraordinary, something bright, something powerful enough that they believed it could blind them. But whatever they encountered left no mark, no evidence, nothing but two bodies in the grass, and the lingering question investigators still talk about. What did they see before they died?